creating new ways to drink them, and teaching a new generation of distillers. So no, we're not raising a glass to the last 225 years. We're raising Jim Beam for 225 years to come.
Is the salmon wild caught?
She only eats wild caught.
I need a price check on honey.
Don't get mad, get E-Trade and get more than just trading. Investing, banking, guidance.
At T-Mobile, we believe you should get more. That's why we merged with Sprint. Now, it's about to get even better. And as we work to integrate Sprint's network, our nationwide 5G keeps getting stronger, with the capacity and coverage to reach more people and places across the country. Who says you can't have it all? Now is the time for 5G. Now is the time to join T-Mobile.
As a talking bucket of KFC, dinner time is my time to shine. Grab some piping hot chicken, young man. Much better than microwaved hot dogs, right, Dad? Eat up. I'm doing the cooking tonight. So pick up a KFC $20 fill-up today.
I was in the Air Force for 13 years and medically retired as a major. I wasn't ready to get out and was not prepared. One of my favorite quotes is from Peyton Manning. Life is not shrinking for me. It's morphing into a whole new world of possibilities.
Jessica,
Oh my goodness.
thank you for your service.
Love to connect with you face to face.
Love to meet you sometime, come out for a game. We appreciate all of your sacrifice and service.
We asked super rich people if they preferred paying more with cable TV or paying less for their favorite channels with Sling. The Spencers had no response. Preston doesn't know the cost of anything. Lillian thought she was sitting for her portrait. And Brad was too busy buying a yacht.
Talk to me.
Because they're super rich. They don't care about saving money. But you do. Make the smart choice and switch to Sling. Get the best of cable for the best price. Get started in 5 minutes at sling.com.
Well, my friend, the time has come to raise the roof and have some fun. Throw away the work to be done. Let the music play on all night long.
All we gotta do is want it as much as we know we want it.
All night long.
Calvin domination continues, and down he goes.
Turn up party and see how we play.
Graham, one-handed catch. I got 3 words for you. You like that?
Tonight, Kirk Cousins, in the prime of his career, needs to go on a run here in the second half of the season. Watch out, because this Chicago defense has had his number since he put on the purple. Same can be said for Dalvin Cook. In the past, the Bears have been able to bottle him up, but Cook is on a historic tear. 6 touchdowns in the last 2 games. Dalvin Cook supplies the key ingredient in the Vikings' recipe for success in their playoff chase. The chef led the NFL in rushing entering Week 10 and is the first player since Emmitt Smith with a rushing touchdown in each of his first 7 games. But it's not only how he dices up defenses on the ground. Mix in his receiving, and Cook is only the 3rd different player with 1,000 scrimmage yards and 13 touchdowns in his first 7 games of a season. The chef talked to our Michelle Weisner-Buck about how to keep cooking tonight against the Bears.
They drafted me to come play right away, and I had to be ready.
Screen left to Dalvin. Cuts right 35. Makes a Packer miss. And he's loose. Touchdown! The best in the business, baby. Dalvin Cook.
Gotta stay focused. 850
258 rushing yards, league high 12 TDs, especially in the last 2 games. How are you able to play at such a high level? What is working on this Vikings offense?
We understand what's trying to be done each week. I lock in, we all lock into it. And, we dig deep and look into the details. So we just having fun, continuing this momentum each week. And like I say, somebody got to make the play. Why not me? That's my motto.
Cousins takes the snap on 2nd and 3, gives it to Dalvin, shakes a tackle at the 6, another at the 5. He's out to the left. Touchdown! Dalvin Cook.
My mindset definitely is still the same, and that's get the job done by any means. It might not be pretty, it might not be how you want it, but I'm gonna get the job done.
If we were to put together a list of the top, the best current NFL running backs, where would you fall on that list and why?
I'm gonna put myself at the top of the list, not being arrogant or nothing. It's just I know the work I put in. I know who Dalvin Cook is and what I stand for, so I'm a confident guy. I put myself at the top of the list with all the other guys.
Dalvin the Chef Cook. Tell me about that nickname, how you got it, who gave it to you?
The name actually growed on me when I came to Minnesota. I just started making plays and everybody just started saying, "You cooking," and then they just started calling me the chef. And my last name goes along with it. And off the field, I could kind of cook a little bit.
Oh yeah, I'm the best cook. There you go right there. Iron Vikings.
I know that you've taken some cooking classes. What was your go-to dish that you could make?
We make shrimp Alfredo, we put the red sauce in it. Whatever pasta you want, I could make it. It don't matter. It's lobster, chicken, I could whip it up. And I done mastered the pasta game. I got it on lock.
Good.
Can you make me a nice carbonara?
That's what you want, I got you.
Snap, Dalvin, up the middle, at the goal stripe, yes! Touchdown, Vikings!
You scored in Green Bay, and you gave the honor to your guy, Ezra Cleveland, to spike the ball. Can you just walk me through that moment?
I was caught up in the moment of just the game, and Garrett was like, "Next one you score, just give it to Ezra." And that's that welcome him into the club. I think all the guys done got them a spike in, and we happy to have Ezra down there because he's a big guy, opening up holes for us, and that's a reward for those guys because they don't score the touchdowns physically, but they do.
Dalvin, what do you think the biggest difference is this year?
For me, it was just about showing who Dalvin really is, and that's just leading by example. And it ain't gonna take no rah-rah speech every day. I'm ready to deliver, and I think the coaches know that. So, whatever they ask upon me, I'm gonna give it all I got.
To Cook's point, the offensive line has played so much better in the 3 games since rookie Ezra Cleveland slid into the right guard spot. But Boog on Cook, they say that he runs mean. Show us what it means to be violent as a running back.
Well, if you're going to be mean and violent as a running back, that means when you see a defender, that means you run through the defender. You run through color. You do anything you have to. And she asked him about being one of the best running backs in the league. He's playing the best. He can do it a lot of different ways. Let's take a look at Dalvin Cook with power. This is what we call counter OF. The offensive guard pulls, the fullback is in the hole. Watch Dalvin Cook with power. That is a 320-pound defensive tackle. He runs right through, and then he's off to the house. So he has the element that you want in every back. That's an element of power. But now it's 2020. He has to have the speed. The Lions have 4/3. The Vikings have 5 to match the 5 defenders in the box. The person that's supposed to make the tackles on the opposite hash, you hand it to Dalvin Cook. Now here comes the speed element. He's going to outrun the free defender, and that's a quick 15 yards. But every great back has to combine the power, the speed. You better have vision. You can't run like a blind dog in a meat house. You better follow the fullback. And once you see the hole, do you have the speed and the acceleration to get through it? Dalvin Cook can do it. You can talk about any of the backs in the NFL, Ezekiel Elliott, Le'Veon Bell, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, whoever you want to talk about, Dalvin Cook is playing as good a football as any of them, Susie.
And Boog, Cooks insists the matchup to watch tonight is him against Akeem Hicks. The defensive tackle is a one-man wrecking crew. No love lost on Cook's part. He doesn't like Hicks chirping, or maybe it's the huge hit that Hicks put on him last year. Steve, the Bears have had Kirk Cousins' number. He's 0-3, 12 sacks against them. What do you want to see from Cousins tonight?
Well, you know what? In many ways, Nick Foles, Susie, is very similarly situated than Kirk Cousins. Stylistically, what they need to be good or great. And that's why Dalvin Cook makes the difference. And exactly what Nick Foles doesn't have is that he puts a ball in the belly of Dalvin Cook and everybody goes, oh, Dalvin Cook's got it. And he pulls it back out and people are open. And that's what's going to really help Kirk Cousins. The second half of the season, I expect, because of Dalvin's production, Kirk Cousins has the best of his career. He has to be great if the Vikings have a chance to get back into this playoff hunt.
Yeah, he's got another great weapon, too. Cousins is so impressed with rookie wide receiver Justin Jefferson. Amazed by how quickly he picked up the offense. Randy, what are you saying?
Man, Susie, do you know how many first-round wide receivers the Minnesota Vikings tried to draft to come and produce right away? Man, Justin Jefferson has been benefiting from Dalvin Cook. And, man, I got to show you what you're going to see tonight. I want you to watch how this young man dips that left hand and shoulder, creating separation, letting the DB know, hey, if you're going to get a jam on me, you won't get this left shoulder. And last but not least, the stop and go. With all the guys in the box that stop to run, look at the DB's eyes. His backfield, hey, stop and go. Hey, I remember he was on this You Got Moss. You gave LSU a shot out. Man, the wide receiver from LSU come to the league ready. Man, Justin Jefferson. I said him and Adam Thielen. What's that dance called?
They call it the gritty.
The gritty grit. I can't see that tonight in Chicago.
Jefferson's first 8 games bring back memories of another receiver that you might be familiar with. The rookie has 627 receiving yards this season, the most ever through this point of a player's career in franchise history, but he couldn't catch Randy in touchdown catches. Randy's 6 receiving touchdowns are still the most after 8 games. Adam, let's talk Bears D. They insist no finger pointing, supportive of the offense, but maybe a statement tonight.
Well, listen, Khalil Mack, if you've watched him lately, Susie, has looked a little bit frustrated. And when you spoke to Chuck Pagano about it this week, I think he said where he's at mentally will be answered tonight. That sounds like we may be hearing something from Khalil Mack tonight. We'll see how he plays against the Minnesota Vikings.
Good chance of that. All right, this is the moment that we've been waiting for. It's a special edition of You Got Mossed.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, Boog, you've seen the play, and usually Monday is our top 5. But the play that DeAndre Hopkins made to prevail the Arizona Cardinals' victory, man, I got a DeAndre Hopkins special edition of You Got Mossed. DeAndre Hopkins, top 5. Let's roll it, man. DeAndre Hopkins, shout out to you, baby. Great play. Number 5, let's take it to 2014. Texas at the Giants. Fitzpatrick goes deep.
Whoa. Talk to me. That's 2 teams ago for Prince Amukamara. Oh, you got hot.
Number 4, let's throw it back to 2011 at Clemson, NC State. DeAndre Hopkins makes the grab between 2 defenders. Boog, what you say?
Ooh, even he was doing this in college?
In college? Hey, both of y'all defenders, y'all know what the saying is. You got more. Man, let's go to number 3. Shout out to you, DeAndre Hopkins. We love you, baby. Week 2, 2013. Titans and the Texans on the right side.
Did he get it off his head?
Off his head. That's a great throw by Matt Schaub. Shout out to Matt Schaub. McCourty, you got Moss. Boom, take number 2, why don't you?
Oh, look at my guy. Deshaun Watson. He's a rookie. Yeah, he's a rookie. Throwing it to him. Oh, over the entire Chiefs defense. Look at him. 2 hands. Oh. Come on, Chief. Y'all got not Moss. Hobbs.
Last one, man. Shout out to you. Play of the week. Man, Kyler Murray, great play, man. Buying some time. Go up over 3 defenders. Davis White, you was in there. Number 23, Hyde. Number 21, Porter. All y'all in here. Man, excuse me for a minute, Mr. Mo. You got hot. Buffalo Bills. Hey, Miss Culver, we had a special edition of You Got Hot on You Got Moss. Hey, DeAndre Hopkins, I wish we had him here, Bug. But, hey, what you think, Bug?
Hey, I love it. He's the best receiver in football. And the one thing people don't know, he's got huge hands, wears triple X gloves. That's why he can do that.
Man,
huge
keep
hands.
catching them things, DeAndre Hopkins. Miss Culver, back to you.
That was fun. We're like, you got hot.
Look at that. Look at that.
Looking forward to.
I saw the black glove, lady. You got hot.
Looking forward to a great division rivalry tonight. Nick Foles facing a Vikings defense showing signs of getting back to its old self. And if it's Monday, that means come on, man, and dancing.
Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Star?
go to the basketball booth. You know what I'm talking about.
This is for Rex Ryan, the basketball booth. I see you, Rex. Oh, now back it up. Oh, back it up.
You can even play a little deep.
What's Rex doing? Give me something, boy. Give me something, boy. Come on. I mean, play a little defense. What was that?
Come on, man.
Monday Night Countdown is presented by Subway. Get a free footlong when you buy 2. Now, only in the app or online, because it's footlong season. And in part by Postmates. Open Postmates and use code GameDay for $3 off on your favorite restaurants all night. And T-Mobile. With America's largest 5G network, T-Mobile is your ticket to the game coast to coast.
I got a sausage. You can do better, Steve. Get a freshly made footlong from Subway. You can even order on the Subway app.
Did I just get picked off by Deion Sanders?
You sure did.
Now in the app, get a free footlong when you buy 2 because it's footlong season.
One shake and cats come running. So be careful what you shake. Temptations cat treats. All it takes is a shake.
Is someone trying to steal your Butterfinger? Call the BFI.
Whoa. I'm going in.
No one lays a finger on your Butterfinger.
Alicia can't choose between pizza or wings for the game. This isn't a midterm. We say D, all of the above. Like new pizza wings at B-Dubs. The flavor of pizza on a wing. Mark these D for delicious. Pizza Wings, one of 4 new sauces at Buffalo Wild Wings.
T-Mobile's been building its 5G network for a moment like this. Introducing the iPhone 12 Pro with 5G. Now at T-Mobile, you can unleash the power of the epic iPhone 12 Pro in more places. Get 2 iPhone 12 Pro Max and 2 lines of unlimited 5G for just $100. Only at T-Mobile, America's largest 5G network.
For over 30 years, Lexus has been celebrating driveway moments. Here's to one more. The Lexus December to Remember sales event.
Get 0% financing on all new 2020 and 2021 Lexus models.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
You know Miller Lite only has 1 more calorie, right?
And more taste. Good choice.
Let's see what you got, Oculus.
Someone, please help.
Of course.
I'll give you that.
Product not yet rated.
The average NFL play only lasts about 4 seconds. But when you compete in our daily fantasy contest for free for over $1 million this week, it sure doesn't feel that way. With that kind of money up for grabs, time has a way of slowing down. Deep passes feel like a lifetime. That last-ditch goal line reach, an eternity. Feel it for yourself when you play for free. Download the DraftKings Daily Fantasy app, sign up with the promo code, craft a lineup, and make it rain.
Grubhub Perks give you deals on all the food that makes your boogie. Get the food you love with Perks from Grub What You Love.
Feed a healthy lifestyle with Pure Protein.
High protein, low sugar, tastes great.
High protein, low sugar, so good.
High protein, low sugar, birthday cake.
And try Pure Protein shakes with 24 vitamins and minerals.
Are you ready to bear down on Monday night?
That's all we got is this moment right here.
Can Foles catch some magic for a playoff push?
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Can the Vikings knock off a fierce division rival? Are you ready for Monday night?
So, how's saving for the renovation going?
All done.
I will never understand how you do it.
Easy. She saves with BMO Harris. We give you a cash reward for every month you save.
So BMO will give me cash for saving money?
You bet.
Can the subject hold position 2, please?
How's this?
That's art.
I make saving look good.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect. Get a $5 reward every month you save $200 or more in a new BMO Statement Savings account.
Come On Man is brought to you by Geico. You could save even more by bundling home and car insurance.
Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready?
Can you think the whole world against us? The damn game! It is alone! The best in the business, baby!
Are you ready?
Diving catch!
You say you ready?
Like that!
Whole squad ready?
They ready to be ready for some football tonight.
Nothing quite like it, Randy. You've been in this huddle before.
Susie, I miss these days, man. I want to send a shout out to the Skull Nation, man. It's a big game in Soldier Field, man. But I do remember the days in that huddle whooping and hollering. Look at this one right here, Chicago Bears. I remember the Bears I used to go up against, Susie. Guys like Brian Urlacher, Peanut Tillman. That's a big game going down in Chicago. Go Vikings.
Nick Foles, he's ready for some football. Try and help this Bears offense get back on track. Been a tough stretch, but one of Foles' greatest strengths, his ability to deal with adversity.
Bears are going to get this win. They'll go to 5-1.
I love the passion of the players. They care.
Snap is back. Rifles a throw. Incomplete. Broken up on 4th down.
Would you rather lose pretty or win ugly?
Sometimes you need a fold. One to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes.
Foles under pressure, gonna be taken down by Leonard Floyd, the former Chicago Bear.
Sometimes it's tough, and this is a tough one to lose.
Next score wins this game. Foles to look, don't take a sack here, and he's gonna eat it, and down he goes again.
When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut him in, and then
Foles tries to screen it, ball comes loose, the Titans pick it up, touchdown Titans!
But they're going to fall their 3rd consecutive week and drop to 5-4.
You have 2 directions you can go. You can either be Debbie Downer or you can use it as motivation.
Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your steps.
They are the ultimate optimists. Steve, Matt Nagy handed the play calling duties to Bill Lazor this week. Not much time for real change, but how do you expect Lazor to help Foles tonight?
The only way, to me, Nick needs a running game. He needs that first play action game. He's limited. He can't go get all those free yards that are out there for quarterbacks today. And so he's in a bind. The game's moving away from him in many ways because of his lack of mobility. So if he's going to be great again like he was that Super Bowl year, they've got to start running the football. If they don't run the football, I don't believe there's any way for the Bears to excel, and they're not going to be in the playoff picture if they don't start. They're last in the league in running. If they stay down there, there's no chance.
Got to get something going tonight. Randy, Allen Robinson remains the one player on the Bears offense Foles can consistently count on. What makes him so valuable?
What makes him so valuable, Susie, is what he can do in the passing game. They move him all over the place. But in this game, I told you, I used to play in a big game like this against the Chicago Bears. But one thing that stands out to me for Allen Robinson, in this rivalry against the Bears, 0 touchdowns. Tonight, in order for the Chicago Bears to win, open that run game up for the Bears and find Allen Robinson in the play action. He needs to get in the box, Susie, against these Vikings if the Chicago Bears has a chance tonight.
And we talked about the run game. David Montgomery out tonight. It's running back by committee. We can also expect to see a former Vikings first-round pick, Cordero Patterson, at running back. Adam, what does he need to provide?
Well, he may get the most use of all the backs that they use tonight. And he's got some quickness. He's got some strength. I think they're going to try to utilize him in a lot of different ways tonight. You would think it would mean something going up against his former team. But without David Montgomery, they're going to need some production from Patterson, from Ryan Nall tonight. There are some other players that they're going to have to rely on. It's going to have to come from all over. But it starts tonight, Susie, with Patterson.
Randy, how about Vikings defense? Eric Kendricks playing as well as any linebacker in the NFL. What impresses you?
Well, Susie, over the last 2 seasons, he leads all linebackers in pass breakups. I don't care where you're coming from, tight end, running back, wide receiver. This man can cover anybody in the passing game.
And it's important when you go against an offense that's struggling, make sure you step on their throat earlier. Look for Kendrick to be a blitzer, get him involved in the blitz game, sideline to sideline. He's one of the faster linebackers in this league.
You know, early on, the Vikings defense, they were faced with departures and injuries, but they simplified things for the young guys, and now it really seems like they're in a groove. We'll see you tonight as we continue to count down to kickoff. It's time for Come On, Man, and you're up first.
Oh, boy, Susie. All right, let's go to Green Bay, where there was a wild scene, and we got a 2 for for you from Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers connects with Marquez Valdez-Scantling on the deep ball. Watch the referee here. He takes out both defenders and Valdez-Scantling scores with ease. Just goes right into the end zone thanks to that big play by the referee wiping out, getting in the way of the defender. Aaron Rodgers shrugs. And then Rodgers hits Tyler Irvin. Miles Jack helps make the stop. And David Bakhtiari comes over and tosses Jack off Irvin. And Jack flops to the ground. Comes up holding his wrist. Looked painful. Looked to be in a lot of pain. Take a look. You could see where he would get hurt. Miles Jack, come on, man.
On Saturday, Derek King throws deep for D. Wiggins, but it's out of his reach. But Wiggins, so focused, runs right into the net on the sidelines. Look, COVID protocols, we've gotten rid of all the animate objects that could be on the sidelines, but we got to get rid of the inanimate objects to help out D. Wiggins, because D, come on, man.
Tulane taking on Army on Saturday. Army treading late in the fourth quarter as they receive the kickoff. Watch the kick returner. Tyrell Robinson tries a lateral, but across the field, and Tulane's Jatavian Toles picks it off and takes it in for a touchdown. If we're going to try a trick play and we're going to lateral, let's at least get it right. Come on. Tyrell Robinson, come on, man.
Man, y'all got to stay with me. Arkansas high school football, Fayetteville leads Little Rock Central 35-34. It is 4th and 32 with 6 seconds. It's counting. Man, Fayetteville snaps the ball in a blatant fight. You kneel the ball on 4th down? Man, you supposed to know the rules of the game. A blatant fight. Y'all got eliminated from the playoffs because you didn't understand the game? Man, quarterback blatant fight. Y'all know what it is. Come on, man. Here's the game winner right here. 2 seconds to go. That is what eliminated Fayetteville from the playoffs right there.
Wow.
And there's some sad souls on that field. Blatant fight, you should have understood the game. Come on, man.
And we have one more stop here on Monday Night Countdown. Time for picks. Steve, what are you thinking tonight? Vikings, Bears.
Yeah, Susie, I have the Vikings 28-20. I think the Bears will be a little bit more expansive. They'll try some new looks, maybe receivers in the backfield, that kind of thing. They'll score some points, but I don't think the running game is going to help them enough to give them a chance. Dalvin Cook makes all the difference for the Vikings. It opens up things for Kirk Cousins, as well as that defense gets more aggressive. I have the Vikings.
I want to pick the Bears so bad because I'm a defensive guy, but my goodness, the offense in Chicago has been abysmal. I'm going to lean toward the Vikings barely 21-20 just because Bears, where your defense at? Otherwise, I would be bear down.
With everything that's going so good offensively for the Minnesota Vikings and not so good for the Chicago Bears, I think the running game from the Bears will be their Achilles heel tonight. I'm going with the Minnesota Vikings.
Bears have owned the Vikings at Soldier Field, but not tonight.
So
if you're only going to watch for one reason,
we're all in the Vikings.
If you're only going to watch,
that means
for one
Chicago's
reason,
winning.
I'm changing right now. If we're all in the Vikings, it never works.
We ask the defensive guys if they make a point of standing up and watching Dalvin Cook, the Vikings, when he's out there. They said, "Heck yeah!" They feel like you're almost watching history right now.
Something special.
Enjoy Monday Night Football.
The stories always start with the cold that comes in like an icy cloak, covering the upper realm. It means ancient tribes will fight.
Everything you got right now!
Where the frozen folk dwell.
Let's go!
The colors clothe
night. Last night, Chicago's stay-at-home advisory went into effect. So wherever you are, sit back, get ready to enjoy the 119th meeting between the Bears and Vikings as we welcome you to the Progressive Monday Night Kickoff. Let the chef cook for you. Dalvin Cook, the NFC Offensive Player of the Week for 2 consecutive weeks. 3 in a row. Any chance Khalil Mack and this hungry Chicago defense allowed that to happen? Truly a black and blue showdown here on Monday Night Football. Welcome to Soldier Field and a happy Monday night, everybody. Steve Levy with Brian Greasy and Louis Riddick. Lisa Salters is on the way. Only in this bizarre 2020 could the team that started 1-5 be actually better off than the team that started 5-1. And while neither club can clinch a playoff spot tonight, obviously in this Week 10, this would be a devastating loss for either one of these two teams.
I think it's going to have playoff implications. We talk about that 7th spot in the NFC. Both of these teams are going to be there at the end, and you've got your kind of in between optimism and desperation for these two teams. The Vikings are optimistic, clawing out of that 1-5 hole. They've won back-to-back games, and now the Bears are desperate to get out of this funk. 0-3, they cannot lose one more game, go 0-4 before the bye.
Yeah, they need their best player tonight to show up. Simple as that. And on the defensive side, they need to turn the football over. And these two guys that are on your screen are in the spotlight. Eddie Jackson and Kyle Fuller. These two guys need to play like it's 2018 again, when they were both first-team AP All-Pro. And Matt Nagy told me this. He said, look, those guys need to turn the football over. They turn the football over and set up our offense, we win. They don't, we're going to struggle.
Chicago knows they can go from really what's a bad 5-4 to a good 6-4 really quickly, and we will get to that Bears offense. We know you're waiting for that. Meanwhile, the MVP award in the NFL historically is a quarterback-driven award, and all of a sudden Dalvin Cook says, hey, don't forget about me. He's crushing defenses.
He's one of the hottest players in the National Football League. It will be the marquee matchup tonight. Dalvin against that Bears defense, and he hasn't had a great history against this defense. They've had his number each of the last 2 years, and these two guys in particular, a matchup to watch all night. They had a rough go of it 2 years ago, a little chirping back and forth. Dalvin told us last night that he's going to be ready for Akeem Hicks.
Yeah, he better be ready for Akeem Hicks, but I'll just tell you this. Don't forget about Mr. Khalil Mack, number 52. The coaching staff believes, based on his body language this week, Khalil Mack is ready to erupt, and they need him to erupt. The matchups are favorable for him as far as pass rushing is concerned. They take care of first down, let him go to work on third down. He's going to have a big night.
Lewis, you have mentioned it the last few weeks. I mean, the only way to improve your team, you really can't do anything about your personnel. Maybe you pick up a fringe player coming off of waivers for some other move, and Chicago has. You know Matt Nagy did not want to give up control of his offense and give up the play calling, but he finally has.
Yeah, it's the only thing he could do, Steve. It's the only thing he could do to infuse maybe a spark into this offense, so he turns it over to Bill Lazor. Now, Bill Lazor doesn't have time to necessarily put in a whole bunch of wrinkles. He's going to be running Matt's plays, but we'll see whether or not that does something to infuse this offense, because they need some big plays, and they need them now.
Well, if not tonight, then when? That's the real question, because the Minnesota defense playing without their top 4 corners in this game. They're the 29th ranked defense in the National Football League. The Bears have to have more production tonight.
The bye turned out to be magical for the Vikings. The Bears get their bye next week. It's the Bears and Vikings. It's Chicago and Minnesota. It just sounds right, like football ought to sound.
The Chicago Bears are world champions of football.
For those who don't like our people, that's tough. We like them.
We're going to be here all day. We're going to be here all day, baby.
Whatever we do, we coming out here with a victory. Like that.
So, yeah, just a silly mistake. I guess I look pretty ridiculous.
No one looks ridiculous, Bob. Progressive is always here for you with round-the-clock service.
Just so you know, next time you can submit a claim with our mobile app.
Good. Thanks again for rushing over.
Are you kidding? This is what 24/7 protection looks like.
Okay.
You smell like fish.
Sorry.
I was talking to Jamie.
Welcome to DraftKings, the land of million-dollar opportunity. A place you've only seen in your dreams. Now let's bring it to life. Millionaires have already been made here this season, and there's more where that came from. Get in on the gridiron action with an official partner of the NFL. Enjoying the 140 players who have already cashed in $1 million. Download the app, Try it for free and make it rain.
Students of color typically do not have access to high-quality computer science and STEM education. I joined Amazon because I wanted to change education, and I am impatient. Amazon gives me the resources to change the world at a pace that I want to change it. We provide students STEM scholarships and teachers with support. I'm a fighter, and I'm fighting for all students.
Did you know diarrhea is often caused by bad bacteria in food? Try Pepto Diarrhea. Pepto Diarrhea is proven effective to treat symptoms, and it also targets the cause of diarrhea. The 3 times concentrated liquid formula coats and kills bacteria to relieve diarrhea. While the leading competitor does nothing to kill the bacteria, Pepto Diarrhea gets to the source, killing the bad bacteria. So try Pepto Diarrhea, and remember to have it on hand every time you travel. Also try Pepto-Bismol liquid caps for on-the-go relief.
Okay, let's see what you got, Oculus.
Someone, please help!
Of course.
You're tenacious. I'll give you that.
It's okay, I'm okay.
Where are you?
Come in.
Let's do this.
Yeah! It's on!
Rated RP to T.
DXL is built for big and tall guys, period. We've got your favorite brands, and our signature fit is all about style and comfort. Safely shop over 300 stores or online at DXL.com. DXL Big and Tall, built to fit.
It's the K Friends and Family event with 25 to 50% off everything. Find hundreds of meaningful gifts in-store, online, or by virtual consultation. Shop your way and save only at K Jewelers.
Back in Chicago at Soldier Field, and with the Bears defense focusing on Dalvin Cook, should be plenty of opportunities tonight for Minnesota's replacement for Stephon Diggs. Down to the sideline, and Lisa Salters.
Steve, last season, Justin Jefferson was one of Joe Burrow's favorite targets at LSU. This year, he's already become a go-to guy for Kirk Cousins and is in the conversation for Offensive Rookie of the Year. And get this, he came into the league with his own signature touchdown dance, one that he says he cannot wait to perform tonight in his Monday Night Football debut.
Deep shot, Jefferson's got separation, and he's got the catch. Still going. See you later, Justin Jefferson.
The dance move is called the Gritty and was created 3 years ago by New Orleans native Allen Gritty Davis when he was in high school. But it was made famous by Justin Jefferson last year when he decided to make it his touchdown dance move in Baton Rouge. And he got to dance last year. A lot. Jefferson's 18 touchdowns in 2019 were second most in LSU history. Selected 22nd overall in April's draft, Jefferson told me he never dreamed he would get off to the NFL start that he has. Through 8 games, he leads the Vikings with 627 receiving yards and is averaging a league-high 18.4 yards per catch. Jefferson has reached the end zone 3 times so far this season, but he told me that scoring tonight is a must. He said he wants LeBron James to start doing the gritty, too. And in order for that to happen, Jefferson said, I've got to perform on Monday night. Now, I asked Justin how he would describe the gritty if he was trying to teach someone like you guys up in the booth, Steve. And he said, tap your heels on the ground while swinging your arms back and forth. He said, once you find the rhythm, it's easy. I tried it. It's not. But he said he would show all of us how to do it when he scores tonight, Steve.
Lisa, when, not if. I like it. Confident. Can't wait for that. Yeah, and it's not that pretty in the booth either. Greasy and Riddick have been trying it all night. You've been watching the Progressive Monday Night Kickoff. Opening kick from Chicago next.
DXL is built for big and tall guys, period. We've got your favorite brands, and our signature fit is all about style and comfort. Safely shop over 300 stores or online at DXL.com. DXL Big and Tall, built to fit.
Rated T for Teen.
Remember, Miles, you're Spider-Man. They really think they can get us. They checking and dribbling up top of the building.
Okay, my lucky friend. Should I trade him or keep him? That's what I thought.
Psst. Hey, Pete. Huh? You could use IBM Watson in the ESPN Fantasy app.
Tiny Larry Fitzgerald.
It helps you find your best trades by analyzing millions of football sources with AI on the IBM cloud. No luck required.
He's right, babe.
You don't need luck. You just need IBM Watson.
You are strong. Brilliant. One of a kind. That's just your style. Your ring should shine the same way you do. Shop exclusive styles from our collections, including Vera Wang Love, Enchanted Disney, Endless Brilliance, and so much more. Shop online with a virtual consultant and ask about our zero-down special financing with the Diamond Credit Card. Exclusively at Zales, the Diamond Store.
I got a sausage. You can do better, Steve. Get a freshly made footlong from Subway. You can even order on the Subway app.
Did I just get picked off by Deion Sanders?
You sure did.
Now in the app, get a free footlong when you buy two because it's footlong season.
At T-Mobile, we believe you should get more. That's why we merged with Sprint. Now, it's about to get even better. And as we work to integrate Sprint's network, our nationwide 5G keeps getting stronger, with the capacity and coverage to reach more people and places across the country. Who says you can't have it all? Now is the time for 5G. Now is the time to join T-Mobile.
Time to reveal the Monday Night Pick'em Fans Pick, presented by T-Mobile, America's largest 5G network. And the fans pick Minnesota. Stay tuned to see if they got it right.
To the following presentation of the National Football League. Monday Night Football, featuring Khalil Mack.
Let's go.
Can you see it?
Halfway through November, 44 degrees on a clear night here in Chicago. The Bears have won the toss and chosen to defer. Again, Chicago off to that 5-1 start, trying to right the ship after losing 3 straight against the Rams, Saints, and Titans. And we are underway, and the Vikings in their clean, all-white uniforms will take over at the 25. Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota offense, they've been relying on the running game. And because of that, Cousins has only thrown the football 34 times the last couple of games. He'll take that touchdown to interception ratio every time, but he said, I don't care how many pass attempts I get, I just want to win. And as as you might expect. Why not give it to Dalvin Cook? Picked up a block from C.J. Ham, the fullback. And the offensive line from Minnesota and Ezra Cleveland has fit in very nicely.
Yeah, he has solidified that right guard spot. Riley Reef, the left tackle, will have his hands full, and O'Neal with Khalil Mack on the edges tonight. And then in the backfield, we talked about Cook, we talked about Jefferson, but maybe my favorite player on this Vikings team, you mentioned him, the fullback, C.J. Ham. He is one of the best friends of Dalvin Cook on the team and leads the way.
Here's Cousins to throw. Hits Cook, and then he is hit. Hit immediately by Danny Trevathan, and it's going to bring up a third down. That's the gain of 1. Put Cook in a tough spot.
This Bear defense is going to have to show up tonight, going to have to show up big. Akeem Hicks is the headliner up front. He's a massive man, about 6'5", 350 pounds. Khalil Mack, Mr. Mack, number 52. The coaching staff believes tonight he is ready to go off. And I'm just going to tell you this, Kyle Fuller, number 23, Eddie Jackson, number 39. They have to turn the football over for the Bears in favorable field position to help the offense out tonight.
3rd and 4. See if they got the Bears to jump.
Like they got Danny Trevathan, and if so, it'd be a free first down. Mental lapse for the Chicago Bears defense right off the bat.
Neutral zone infraction on the defense, number 59. 5-yard penalty, first down.
And that was right after he made the big play. A little overeager.
As a linebacker, you want to get up there and you want to influence the offensive lineman and put a little pressure on the center, Garrett Bradbury, but can't get in the neutral zone.
Well, that defense has a league-high 33 penalties coming into this weekend. That's a problem. Matt's going to have to get that corrected.
First down and 10. Just beyond their own 30. Here's Cook. Out to the 41. Pickup of 5 on the play. And already some talking between Akeem Hicks and Dalvin Cook. Let's just say the relationship is chilly.
You got to love it, though. Look, that's what defensive players do. Defensive players are emotional and they talk because that's how they roll. And you know what? Akeem Hicks, 6'5", 350 pounds, I'm not messing with that guy. But Dalvin Cook's one of the very best competitors in the NFL.
2nd and 5 from their own 41. Off the play fake. Cousins throws, and it is Ham out of the backfield. The fullback, pickup of 8. Was a couple of years ago. Yeah, these two teams play each other twice a year, and Akeem Hicks. Dalvin Cook remembered this. We asked him, who's the hardest hitter on that Chicago defense? And he said, well, Hicks got me once. And this is earlier in the game, like a minute ago. Yeah.
And he said, our relationship, it's not too good.
And we don't get a lot of that in those conversations. We appreciate the honesty. On first down and 10. Here's Cook patiently trying to turn the corner. Just across midfield. Eddie Jackson got him. Kyle Fuller in the neighborhood as well. Gain of 2.
Well, that's exactly what you want. You want to see Eddie Jackson right here at the top of your screen. You see him here just pacing the ball carrier and then just making him go flat and making a great tackle. That's what they need to do. If Dalvin Cook gets going downhill, you're done. You're cooked. You got to turn him sideways and then run him down. They've got the speed to do it on the defensive side. Let's see if they can keep it going tonight and keep 33 from going off.
33 is off. The other kind of off. He's on the sideline. Alexander Madison is checked in now. And that's Amir Abdullah, bottom of your screen in motion. 2nd down and 8. Protection's good. On the mark, Adam Thielen's in the football game. Pick up a 9. And the Vikings will move the sticks again.
That's nice little personnel grouping change up from Gary Kubiak, the offensive coordinator. Bring in 2 running backs and you spread them out. All he's trying to do is get a matchup that he wants with Thielen on buster screen, the nickelback, and they get a first down. There you see Gary Kubiak back calling plays for the first time since his days in Denver after Kevin Stefanski left for the Browns.
First down and 10. It's Madison, the ball carrier. Give him 1. Roquan Smith was first in. He is the 5th different play caller for the Vikings in the past 5 seasons. Kirk Cousins has had a rough go of it after the big paycheck. He's had 3 different coordinators in his 3 seasons as the quarterback of the Vikings.
Yeah, and one of them's on the Bears sideline, and John DeFilippo. So some consistency, although Kevin Stefanski and Gary Kubiak worked very closely together last year.
Cook's back in there on 2nd and 9. It's Kyle Rudolph, the tight end. And the football comes out. Bears say they have it. Tashawn Gibson came up with the football. And the officials are talking about it.
Tashawn Gibson was the one that made the hit on Kyle Rudolph along with Danny Trevathan. And the question is, was Kyle Rudolph's knee down before the ball came out? It definitely came out. I'm not sure it came out before the knee went down.
Here's another look at it.
Ruling on the play was a catch and a fumble recovered by the defense. First down. Please reset the game clock to 10 minutes, 22 seconds.
Gain of 13 on the play.
It's nice recovery on that play by Danny Trevathan, who got beat on that inside move by Kyle Rudolph. But you see there at the point of attack, him punch at the football. Gibson comes in with the big shoulder. That's what we were talking about. They need to turn the ball over, give the offense a chance.
This year, Christmas might be extra uncomfy. But if there's anyone who can put the year back on the nice list, it's Duluth. Salvage this season with Yuletide tested gear. Only at Duluth Trading.
It's been a little different lately. Ever since they got Dash Pass, they're ordering in more.
Honestly, it's saving me from burnout.
They're saving on so many orders.
0 delivery fees. And with any Chase Freedom card, they get access to Dash Pass for free for 3 months.
That's like 3 months of 0 dishes.
More like thousands of dishes. Tikka masala, huevos rancheros, pad thai.
Sign up with any Chase Freedom card. After 3 months, you're auto-enrolled in Dash Pass. Thousands of restaurants. 0 delivery fees. Visit DoorDash.com/ChaseFreedom.
Did you know that Geico's whole 15 minutes thing, that came from me? Really? My first idea was, in 1/4 of an hour, your savings will tower. Over you, figuratively speaking. But that's not catchy, is it? That's not going to swim about in your brain. So I thought, what about 15 minutes, 15%? Serendipity.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Back in Chicago, the ruling on the field was fumble, so they have to look at it. And here's John Parry joining us here in Chicago, and they continue to take a closer look, John.
Yeah, automatic review with the change of possession. Is it enough to reverse this to down by contact? I would say no. That left arm gets hit, and the ball does appear to move slightly. I like it as a stance.
Yeah, when he gets hit right there by Gibson, look at the point of the ball there at the bottom. I think that moves just enough and not enough to overturn that. I agree with you, John.
It was interesting for a while during the television break. Both offenses were on the field, and you just don't see that too often.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. It's Chicago's ball, first down.
And so there is the turnover. And Lewis, you mentioned it. I mean, how critical Chicago to steal the football, steal possessions.
Right, they need to look. You see, they need to definitely make sure that they give their offense as many cracks at it as they possibly can. Give them as many possessions as they can, preferably in plus territory. But look, it doesn't matter. They just need to take the ball away. Let's see if Nick Foles can go to work.
And I don't want to get past that statistic you saw on your screen. That is the first career lost fumble for Kyle Rudolph in 137 games. That's guys used to having the football in his hands to score touchdowns and make big offensive plays. Darnell Mooney on first down for Chicago. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Nick Foles is the quarterback of the Bears, making his 7th start of the season. In the previous 6, just 17 points per game. Said you got to go through these battles with one another because this is where a team's true colors come out.
They got to find some energy and some passion. It starts up front with this offensive line. Yes, they're undermanned, but you got to come out and play hard, play physical early in this game for the Bears.
Second down and 10. Foles has an excellent pocket to work with. It is tipped, juggled, and intercepted. Harrison Smith off of Anthony Miller's hands, and we're trading turnovers early on here in Chicago.
Well, you just cannot have that. You say you want to have some energy when you come into this game. Anthony Miller's going to come across the middle. Great redirection from Nick Foles and gives him an opportunity, and you give it right back to the Minnesota Vikings.
He asked college kids if they would get up early for a Burger King croissant.
No, it's too early.
I didn't even know Burger King had breakfast.
This is good.
This is better than what I usually eat.
Definitely worth waking up for.
The BK croissant. Get 2 for $4, or mix and match it with a biscuit sandwich. Your way, way better.
This year we got creative with our dollars. But with Walmart's low prices, you still know how to do it up and keep costs down. Let's end the year enjoying more.
First play of lunch. Oh, I gotta see that again. He's looking at not 1, not 2, not 3, but 19 grams of protein per can in chunky chicken noodle. That'll fill him up. Campbell's Chunky. Soup that eats like a meal.
See.
My car.
My car.
Your car. Wait. Which car should I drive? You got this one.
Let's go. Oh, it's a beautiful day for a car chase. Lean with it, rock with it. Haters put a sock in it. Sock puppets non-stop. Nothing so they mind get it. Hate it with the can, understand. Feelings ain't really my concern when a slow burn. Pressure love drop. With the PO turn.
I gotcha.
Who wants to be the bad guy next?
I'll take that, thank you.
Let's go.
I love this car.
Harrison Smith, you see, 26th career interception, tied for third in the NFL since 2012, trailing only Richard Sherman and Marcus Peters. So 5.5 in, and we're trading turnovers. And the Vikings really get the football right back where they coughed up the football during their possession. First down and 10 from the Chicago 41. Back to Dalvin Cook, out to the 38. Let's go back to the Chicago turnover, and a lot of blame to go around, but none of it belongs to the offensive line.
Look, you're going to see right here from guard to guard, you're going to see a clean pocket, clean throwing lane for Nick Foles, where he's able to look left, come back right, and he has Miller wide open. He's just got to put it on him. Those are the kind of opportunities they have to take advantage of. This offensive line has been decimated all year long and has underperformed. They performed well right there. The rest of the guys have to hold up their end of the bargain.
Second down and 7 at the 38 of the Bears. Here's Cook trying on the left side to the 36. Going to bring up a third down.
Well, it's a familiar scenario for the Bears defense, a sudden change situation with all the turnovers that they've had this season. They've been in some pretty tough spots. They've been on the field as long as any defense in the National Football League, it feels like. And here they are yet in another situation after a sudden change and a third down where they've been the best defense in the league.
That's Thielen in motion on 3rd and 5. Bears rushing 4, underneath, able to complete to Chad Beebe. Gain of 12 and a first down for the Vikings.
That's too easy for the Vikings offensively. The Bears played a 2-deep defense. The Mike linebacker runs through the middle of the field, and you leave Danny Trevathan with a lot of room underneath to guard, and Beebe with an easy conversion.
Just the 6th catch of the season for Chad Beebe. See Cousins on the mark so far tonight. First down and 10. Here's Cook for a yard, and Akeem Hicks is right there.
Almost took his head off.
Look, Akeem Hicks is a bad dude, man. I'm just going to tell you now. Just watch this big boy get off the line of scrimmage right here. You see, he just plays the block, throws the block down. I don't know if he caught him underneath the chin there. That was close. Yeah, I mean, he has him underneath the helmet, right around the chin area. I think that he might have been able to call a penalty there, but nevertheless, this guy right here has come to play tonight. He knows he's going to play a big role.
That doesn't feel like a coincidence either. Extending, Justin Jefferson makes the catch, gain of 7.
Listen, I understand, that if you're Dalvin Cook and you want to psych yourself up for the game, but I don't know that I would rile up number 96 or 52 over there in orange. He's a competitor, and he's going to chirp back at him, but you can't allow those guys to get under your skin. That's Akeem Hicks' game.
3rd and 3 upcoming.
This is Adam Thielen territory down here.
Already in field goal range. Cousins forgetting about the field goal. Thielen one-armed, able to bring it down for the touchdown. Adam Thielen with the score to get Minnesota on the board first. What a grab.
Excellent release off the line of scrimmage. This gives Buster Skrine a little bit of a stutter, and then you see him just take off. Little jab inside, go outside. Buster's trying to play the eyes and hands. He gets kind of lost, and Adam just makes a great one-handed catch. And that right there is about as good as it gets.
I mean, that's who they look for. Kirk Cousins has thrown 23 touchdowns to Adam Thielen in their time together with the Minnesota Vikings. When they get in that red zone area, there's no question. If he has a matchup he likes, he's going to give Thielen a chance.
Delivery for Elizabeth. Yes, it's so gorgeous.
Extra point for Dan Bailey. Got it. 6 plays after the turnover. The Vikings get the football back. And it's Kirk Cousins to Adam Thielen, a circus grab. And tonight, the Postmates fan feed, delivering fans to Monday Night Football.
Cleaning the rug, huh?
Yeah, he doesn't like to use the vacuum.
Yeah, him and me both. All right. See you later.
Progressive, protecting every single yard of your home.
I was in the Air Force for 13 years. One of my favorite quotes is from Peyton Manning: "Life is not shrinking, it's morphing into a whole new world of possibilities."
Jessica.
Oh my goodness.
We appreciate all of your sacrifice and service.
Are you ready for some football?
This is weird. Dead silence.
Okay. Are you ready for some football now?
Yes, sir.
Are you ready to get serious? Ready for everyone and everything to mean business? Are you ready to cut off the sleeves, circle the bandwagons, and be hungrier than ever?
Nom, 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 nom.
Are you ready for some cautious optimism or some cautious pessimism?
Really, guys?
Well, cold starts are ready to get hot.
Touchdown, Bears!
Hot starts are ready to get steamy. And fake crowd noise is ready to get fake noisier. 180-degree turnarounds, ready. 360-degree turnarounds, readier. So get ready to be ready, no matter how ready you already are. Because everything is ready to matter, no matter what. Are you ready?
ESPN's Monday Night Football is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. Visit Progressive.com. And Visa, everywhere you want to be. The Papa Bear, during George Halas's incredible career, he filled the shoes of owner, manager, and coach of the Chicago Bears for 40 seasons. Served in the Navy in both World War I and II. Three-sport athlete at the Great Lakes Naval Station, football, baseball, and basketball.
One of my favorite stadiums in all the National Football League, and typically a very difficult place for opposing teams to come in and play. When this place is packed with Chicago fans, some of the best in the league.
So we'll see what the Bears get going now. Cordero Patterson, you see that, always dangerous, and the Vikings are well aware. They first drafted him. He spent 4 seasons with Minnesota. See if you get a crack at a kick return, and he won't. So Adam Thielen, the touchdown to get the Vikings on the board, and those are the sneaks he's sporting tonight, honoring Alex Trebek, America's favorite game show host.
That's awesome.
And Thielen has not really had success in these matchups in this great rivalry as well. 11 career games against Chicago coming in, never more than 68 yards receiving in any of those games, and just 1 touchdown catch. And he's on the board in spectacular fashion tonight.
I'll take that touchdown catch for 1,000 right there.
Very
nice.
good. First down and 10. Here's Patterson. No David Montgomery for Chicago. We'll expect to see a lot of Patterson in the backfield. And Lewis, an offensive line that has just been besieged by COVID-19 positive tests and close contact. Juan Castillo, the offensive line coach, has had his hands full all season long.
Yeah, they were welcoming back Cody Whitehair tonight. They need him. They need him to set the tone in the interior of that offensive line. Of the skilled players, Cordero Patterson, he's a guy who's going to have to run it and run it hard tonight. Rookie Darnell Mooney is the big shot maker down the field. Allen Robinson in crucial situations. Third down in red area, look for number 12.
Second down and 5, Lamar Miller called up from the practice squad, and he'll get the football off the fake, and then they pass to him. It's Miller, has first down yardage. Take a look at that Minnesota defense now. Banged up on the back end, still pretty good up front.
Yeah, they can rush off the edge with Odenigbo, and Jaleel Johnson has to be a wrecking ball in the middle of this Bears offensive line. On the second level, Eric Kendricks, quite simply one of the best linebackers in the National Football League. Eric Wilson has played well in Anthony Barr's absence. And then a lot of young players at the corner position. You see Gladney and Jones, we mentioned, not playing with their top 4 corners in this one.
First down and 10. Quick out to Allen Robinson, making a few people miss. The Bears offense hasn't really scared anyone this season. They're really more cute and cuddly than ferocious. They're averaging under 20 points per game, 320 yards per game. That's bottom 3 in the NFL. 82 rush yards per game is dead last. Only the Jets and Giants are worse in both points per game and yards per game. They did look cute and cuddly there. Not looking for that in your football team, though. Here's Foles, a throw on the run. And it's Mooney swung around. Has enough for the first down.
Yeah, it's a nice job by Nick Foles of picking up that bad snap off to his left and then being able to get his eyes back downfield. Just watch, the ball's going to come up, just hit the ground. You see, he still is able to carry out the play fake and then just deliver it to Darnell Mooney and get the first down and move the chains. Whatever they have to do in order to keep the ball in their possession and continue to get first downs, they have to do. Nick Foles is going to be the guy who has to drive the bus tonight.
Bit of a low snap. Foles able to pick it up. Allen Robinson for 5.
I think the number one thing that Bill Lazor needs to have in the back of his mind is get the ball to your playmakers. And your playmakers are your wide receivers. Allen Robinson has seen it. They tried to get it to Anthony Miller, went off his hands. They're getting it to Darnell Mooney and getting out of the quarterback's hands fast. Like, that's what you need to do if you're Bill Lazor calling plays for the first time tonight.
And Lazor normally is on the field. You see him upstairs in the coach's box. Better view for calling the plays tonight.
180,
2nd and 5. Here's Patterson, second man through. Forward progress will give him a first down. 6 on the play. Eric Kendricks the tackle.
That's exactly what they need from Cordero Patterson. A guy who, a big body, who's got violent running ability. Just watch him. He's going to start right and cut it back. Now get the ball north and south and put your pads down and get the first down. That's a nice finish for a guy who came into the league as a wide receiver, and now it's just an all-purpose threat on the offensive side of the ball.
For a team that came in, one of the worst offenses running the football, that's a positive-looking run on second down to get a first down.
It's Jimmy Graham in motion. First down and 10. Another nice pocket for Foles, throwing into a heavy crowd and able to complete. Allen Robinson grab a 24 with 3 white jerseys around him.
You can see Allen Robinson run a nice route right here. It looked like he's going to go to the post and then snap it back off to the 7 route or the corner route, and he hits him perfect in the dead area.
Bears going quickly here. Here's Patterson taking out some people. Pick up 3 on the play. Coming up on 2.5 left in the first quarter.
Looked like the Bears wanted to go fast, didn't want to take a chance, but Allen Robinson clearly inbounds, left foot and a toe tap. It's a great, aggressive play action call on first down from Bill Lazor. And then with wherewithal to get up there quick to avoid the replay.
I tell you, he had Darnell Mooney on a post on that cover 2 look as well. That would have been a touchdown. So he's dialing them up pretty good. Let's just see if they can cash in now.
First things first, let's just get a completion, okay?
Absolutely, but we got to score some points.
2nd and 7, Foles throwing. Maybe try to go back shoulder to Jimmy Graham. Nothing doing there. 3rd and 7.
That's a missed opportunity from Nick Foles. He had Graham. Here he is. You're going to see him come out on the wheel. And if this ball is thrown on the back shoulder in the vicinity of Jimmy Graham, right there, right on the back shoulder, that would be a touchdown.
You see, and again, Grease, what did he have? A clean pocket. The pass protection is holding up. Vikings can't rush the passer like they have in the past. No Danielle Hunter, no Everson Griffin on this football team anymore. The offensive line is doing their job tonight. Nick Foles is going to have to do his.
3rd and 7. From the Minnesota 16, here's Foles looking that same way, and it's Patterson for the completion, and it's 1st and goal, Chicago. Gain of 9.
Well, you got to give credit to Cordero Patterson. He's been in the backfield, dot in the eye. Now he's going to be out on the far right, and he's going to run a fade stop. And this is the throw from Nick Foles that he needed against Jimmy Graham, right on that back shoulder. Let him make a play.
Pinpoint throw. Pinpoint throw. There's nothing Chris Jones can do about that. Unless he's just closer to him and basically face guards him. That's an uncoverable route, uncoverable throw.
First and goal at the Minnesota 7. Here's some pressure. Foles hit as he throws. Was looking to go to Graham. Troy Dye came on the pressure, and Harrison Smith nearly had another interception. See, Foles is shaking out that right hand.
Yeah, that ball needs to go in the flat to Cordero Patterson because this guy is a free rusher. This is a hot throw, and when you're not able to protect that, the ball's got to go in the flat. Lucky it wasn't intercepted.
12th play of the drive. Foles under center. Pitch to Patterson, trying to leap over some people. Down to the 5. DJ Wanham upended him, gain of 2.
Keep an eye on Nick Foles. He's continuing to shake that hand out. It didn't look like his hand was hit, but what happens is you get hit on the elbow, and that nerve, it starts to refer down into your hand, and you lose feeling on the ball. And something to keep an eye on with him.
And no Mitchell Trubisky for the Bears. Trubisky is inactive. Tyler Bray is the backup quarterback tonight for Chicago. 3rd and goal from the 5. Minnesota pressure. Foles gets rid of it. Incomplete. Hercules Mataafa came on the pressure and put a lick on Nick Foles.
This is all out pressure. Everybody's coming, and you got to get rid of the ball. You can't protect all of them. Tries to throw it before he comes out of the break and not on the same page. We talked with Nick Foles about that last night, about these all-out situations, having to get rid of the football and being on the same page with his wide receivers. And in a critical juncture early, they were not on the same page.
Here's Cairo Santos. Hit on 12 consecutive field goals. This from 23. Put Chicago on the board. And we're back in 30 seconds after this word from T-Mobile.
Can you hurry up? The game's starting.
Here we go.
Oh, no. Ooh. Can you call? I don't want a bigger bundle. What are these fees? I don't want to sign another contract. I literally just wanted the game.
Enough is enough. T-Mobile is changing TV for good. Introducing T-Vision Live. Get live news and sports with no annual contracts and no exploding plans. Switch to T-Mobile now and get 4 lines of unlimited with T-Vision Live TV included. All for just $40 a line. Finally, TV done right.
You're getting pressure in your face. You won't see anything.
14-play drive. Takes 6 minutes off the clock. 3 points for the Bears. A drive that stalls out. Wonder how many opportunities Chicago's going to get.
The opportunity you got to take advantage of, right? The throw to Jimmy Graham, if that was in a better position, he makes that. You know, you get blitzed a couple of times, and they weren't ready to handle that blitz, and the Vikings forced a field goal.
Final half minute of this first quarter. 74th annual NBA draft is being held, like everything else, virtually. This Wednesday, our coverage begins 7:30 Eastern on ESPN, ESPN Radio, and the ESPN app. Barring a trade, the Timberwolves have the first pick, and who will they take? A lot of people think LaMelo Ball is the likely choice, the favorite to go #1 overall. James Wiseman out of Memphis, Anthony Edwards, the guard out of Georgia. The NBA draft, virtual, Wednesday on ESPN. I'll put that first play in the garbage can myself on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Cousins wants to take a deep shot down the sideline and overthrew his intended target, Justin Jefferson. Eddie Jackson, the coverage.
Real nice job by Eddie Jackson of playing with good leverage, using the safety help in the middle of the field, and basically making that route something that just was not going to work. You're going to see him right here. You're going to see him just kind of sit outside. He knows he has the safety in the middle of the field. The wide receiver has to run into him. He has nowhere to go. Great team defense. First down play action off the 21 personnel. That's where they try to hit you with the big shots down the field. They tried it right there.
2 backs and 1 tight end, 21 personnel. 2nd down and 10 from the 25.
There you go, Steve.
Here's Cook for the people. Out to the 30. Bilal Nichols in the middle of that Chicago defense after the gain of 5.
It's such an important thing for these Vikings to get a fast start. They have not been able to do so here at Soldier Field with Kirk Cousins. They scored 6 points last time they were here, and they've been behind in most of those games in the last 2 years, and they got off to a good start tonight.
Couple turnovers. Leads to the first touchdown of the game. We're 7-3 after 1. These two go back a long way.
Is the threat real? Yes, sir, we believe it is.
I know you won't fail us.
Rated mature. Available now.
PlayStation. This holiday season, local businesses are doing their part. Let's all do ours. Help protect your community. Tap to pay with Visa. Because where you shop matters.
Are you ready for 2 powerhouses on Monday night?
At CDW, we get that modern businesses must be agile, with an IT infrastructure flexible for the future. CDW can assess your needs, then deploy a Nutanix Enterprise Cloud to simplify everything, giving you more time to grow your business. The Nutanix platform provides a seamless solution for public, private, and hybrid clouds, enabling your organization to evolve without risk while reducing total cost of operation. For simplified solutions, all you need is Nutanix and IT orchestration by CDW.
So with AT&T, you can pick the perfect plan for each family member with the features they want, like HBO Max or...
What was that?
Happens every time I say HBO Max.
Cool. HBO Max. It can read?
It's not complicated. Now you can save more with AT&T wireless plans and get things your way with features like HBO Max included.
Want more stats? Hey Siri, who leads the league in rushing yards? It was Dalvin Cook until Derrick Henry played on Thursday night. Henry has the advantage by 88 yards. Speaking of Derrick Henry, the Bears defense did a number on Henry and the Titans last week. Held him to 68 yards, no touchdowns. Ryan Tannehill only completed 10 passes last week, and still it was enough to beat the Bears 24-17. Vikings football.
I thought you were going to bring the seesaw back with Brady and Breeze from last week.
No. Maybe we'll bring it back down the road. There's Jefferson staying in bounds and getting some extra yardage. Pickup of 23. He's so much fun to watch.
You're going to play against the Bears defense. You have to throw the ball on first down. That's when you're going to get the looks, Lewis, and it's wide open on the outside.
Yeah, when you're playing man-to-man coverage, you have to have great communication when they have switch releases like that. That's how they get you mixed up. That's how they get people running free. Buster Screen's got to communicate a little bit better, make sure there isn't a mix-up out there with Kyle Fuller.
But everybody thinks first down, right? You're going to run Dalvin Cook. When you come out and throw it, you catch the defense off guard.
First down and 10. Here is Dalvin Cook. Not there. It's going to go for a loss. Brent Urban first in for Chicago, and that is such a rarity. The Vikings do win on first down. 7.4 yards per play on first down.
One of the things that Chuck Pagano talked about was getting knocked back at the point of attack. That means taking the blocker and just shoving him back into the backfield. And you see that's exactly what Brent Urban does right there to Kyle Rudolph. That's how you slow down the run game. When you can take the line of scrimmage and reset it, running back has nowhere to go, you get negative plays.
Chuck Pagano has a long history with Gary Kubiak going back to the NFC South.
Motion Cook into the backfield. Second down and 10, just across midfield. Some pressure. Cousins trying to roll out of it. Hits Cook, that'll be another losing play. Roquan Smith brought him down, loss of 5 that time.
Yeah, that's going to be a battle to watch all night. Roquan Smith reading this screen, great recognition. This is a great screen team, Minnesota Vikings. We saw what happened with Dalvin Cook the last 2 weeks. He's made huge plays on screens. Roquan Smith was ready for it that time.
And you can't give up on a Dalvin Cook play. You think they got you in the backfield, and they'll rip off 70 on you. It's Thielen in motion, 3rd and 13. Quick throw to Jefferson, just across midfield. Jalen Johnson, excellent tackle for Chicago. And it's 4th down.
It's a good stop for the Bears defensively, and we were talking about Chuck Pagano. I meant the AFC South. They went back when Chuck Pagano was the head coach for the Indianapolis Colts, and Gary Kubiak was coaching for the Houston Texans. They've had a lot of battles through the years, very familiar with each other, and expect a tight battle tonight.
See Britton Colquitt set to punt. Punting was an issue a week ago. Had 2 blocked punts. The Vikings did. And we're still able to beat the Lions 34-20. Dwayne Harris let it go. And they're going to call it a touchback. That was very close. Goes the 46-yard punt.
Oh, it looked like Chisena was in good position there with the ball, and it got pushed by Harris into the end zone.
See his heels too, yeah.
Rated RP2M. Exploration. Maya maintains a strong bond with anyone who touches her. You want to see what's never been seen, including her head coach in mixed martial arts. Here, what's never been presence has become more meaningful. Feel what's since they first met 14 years ago. We are all explorers, and there are new worlds to explore.
PlayStation. Let's hold, I'm not impressed. Best smoke on my afro like an empress. Bone on my bone, flesh of my flesh. Greatness in me, you can't make me feel less. I'm still AD, it's life after death. Roll the credits.
If you wanna look good and not be bummy, girl, you better give me that.
Hey, dirty, baby, I got your laundry, don't you worry. I say, hey, baby, I got your laundry. Hey, dirty, baby, I got your laundry, don't you worry. I say, hey, baby, I got your laundry.
The new LG Wash Tower. Redefine laundry in half the space.
Yeah. A little bit further, a little bit further, a little bit further, a little bit further. Stop. Is that good? Yeah, we're good. Okay, that did some shit. What'd that do? Move the platform. Okay. Alright, now we're gaming.
Steve Levy, look.
Now we're gaming. What's up, Charmo? Dude, we are making some goddamn progress tonight. We are pushing our way through Zelda, boys. We need to kill this guy real quick. Hello? Later. Too many weapons. I guess so. Whatever, dude. This is a circuit ball. So I need to do something with this. I actually think I know what I need to do with this. I think I know what I need to do with this. I'm gonna take the elevator down. There was like a ball hole. Wait, was there? What do I need to do with this? Let me go down. This only goes down. Okay. What do I do with this? That's the way it came from. That looks like a... I actually don't know what to do with this. Is there an eye I can shoot? What do I do with this? I'll go this way. Let me get this chest. Let me get this chest. What's in the chest? Topaz. Big good. Big good, big good, big good. So, there's a shrine here with an eyeball. I don't know where. I don't know where it is. Couldn't tell you, to be honest. Skez, hey dude. I don't know where the fucking eyeball is. That looks like an eyeball. That looks like an eyeball. Nice one. Can I get my arrow back? No. And this is how I get the other shrine. It's gotta be. It's gotta be, dude. Okay. Guys, we are actually making some progress. We are actually doing it. We are doing it. We are doing it. Oh, fuck. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. We are. Oh.
Keep hearing how much they love Komet, but had 0 targets a week ago. Just made his 7th catch of the season. First down and 10. Here's Lamar Miller, former Pro Bowl with the Texans. Armand Watts made the stop.
Okay, dude, we're fucking doing it. We're fucking doing it.
That's just a good blue-collar run as far as stretching the play, getting it north and south, getting yourself a good positive run, good 4 or 5 yards.
The ball.
Every offensive coordinator, I can tell you, Bill Lazor in particular right now is saying, look, I'll take 2nd and 5.
It's going to have to be running back by committee. You know, no David Montgomery. They're going to have to get some downhill runs from Patterson. They're going to get a little bit of slashing from Miller, and that's Artavis Pierce getting into the ball game.
Rookie out of Oregon State. 2nd down and 4. Here's Patterson. Nothing doing there. Watson Kendricks made sure of that. Loss of 1 on the play.
But maybe it's an advantage for Bill Lazor without having one guy you know is going to be in there. David Montgomery was such a big part of this offense with 3 different guys and 3 different skill sets. Maybe you get a little change of pace.
Yeah. They need the physicality that he brings for sure, that being Cordero Patterson. And he's already set a tone. But one of the interesting things that you had brought up as far as the Vikings playing 2 safeties high, if the Bears can't run the ball against that, it starts to become a long night.
3rd and 4. Ryan Nall in the backfield now.
You got him.
Pressure from Minnesota. And Foles can't get out of that. He's taken down. Eric Wilson comes through for the sack.
You rolling? Don't roll. Stop. Yeah, I took a couple hours off to get some food and take a nap, and Kathy had this appointment to go to. She had a hair appointment. And I wasn't going to stream tonight, but I said, hey, you know what? I am streaming tonight. I realized I only have like another week or so until Shadowlands comes out. And if I want to finish this game, I kind of have to hustle. I'm going to have to hustle, so I'm trying to plow through this game before Shadowlands gets out, pretty much, is the plan. Okay, well, let me just see what this thing does. I've not spun this yet. There's a light thing on that one. Stop. What the fuck? Good. Now this way does this one, right? We gotta go all the way around. All the way around. Alright, stop. There it is. Alright, what does this do? This is an elevator. Okay, I figured that was gonna be that. And I'm just gonna bring this ball with me. God damn it, dude. Main mines, dude. 003. Thank you, man. Good, comfy evening to you. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need this elevator. I was just missed it. Debated. And Letness, dude. Twitch Prime with that. Thank you. Thank you as well. Yeah, it's like the fucking SSC elevator. Yeah, exactly. Alright. You need to make a DBM warning for the SSC elevator. You have 3 seconds to get.
I'm excited to have my moderator Kit next to me.
My bestie, the OG mod, Introvert Knits.
We're celebrating mods. They are the unsung heroes of Twitch.
All the cheer modes that you guys are cheering today are going to be matched by Miller Lite.
Remember those Miller Lite cheer modes?
Yeah.
That's all going to you, Kit.
$4,000.
Shut up! I can't cry on the front page. I love this community so much.
Well, yes, there you are. All right, let's do it. I think we're gonna go with the more red. so now it's got a friend. So a few fancy pink water bottles. Oh shit. That's exactly the color I was looking for. Fuck yeah. Definitely going to work like this next week. Do it. You won't. How to apply to be your personal paint applying assistant. Hello, Brendan. Yes! It's exactly the color I was looking for. It really was. Hell yeah. All right. I'm probably going to add a little bit of a highlight onto the lip as well, just because like we need something going on there too. Let me do my mascara. We're going to plop our lashes on and then finish this part potentially and then move on to the body paint. Yo, that lips look great. Right? Perfect color. That's exactly what I wanted. What did I say I was gonna do? Oh yeah, lashes. Lashies! Which I need to buy a new mascara, because my mascara is gross. Welcome back, Hikari! Plop our lashes on. Stendhal. I thought those are two hearts on your face? Hearts? I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean. I need to put something on my waterline too. I'm thinking maybe maybe like either black or a white, because if we do white, it'll kind of look like it's almost glowing when I have the contacts in, because it'll kind of give that extra like big ol' eyes. But if we do black, it'll kind of restrict the eye a little bit. But it could look nice too. I think I'll go white, just for fun. Let's do it for funsies. We're gonna do a white waterline. Let's do that. They look like hearts at the bottom. Oh, you're right. You're right. It does. If I can find my white, that'd be cool. Or maybe we won't do white because I can't find my white liner. Oh no! There it is. I got it. You look different. Hey Silver, what's up? Yeah, like this part, yeah, it's got like that heart shit going on, you right? The white was a nice choice. Fuck yeah. Getting... The eye marks always get me with the Caldori. Yeah, the eye marks I'm actually pretty happy with. I think she has some that go like upwards though too. Which means we'd have to draw some this way, but I want to get this done first. 2 hours already into painting. I can't believe it's taking so long. We're almost done with the face. The face is very important. I'm cute? Oh, well, thank you. Yes! Do you wish to hear about our Lord and Savior Will Smith? What's up with Will Smith? She's an, oh, I know, right? Oh my god, Tyrana looks so badass. She's got like those glaives now. Oh my god. Guess it's normal for a body paint to spend most of the time with the face. Oh, hun, we have a long way to go, Erin. We have a long way to go. I don't know how I didn't notice this before, but this lash is a little too long. Hey, Lady of Gold, what's up? How are you doing? How are you doing tonight? Get rid of that. With plenty of honeys? What the fuck? That's better.
This means...
Vicky.
I'd like to share a revelation that I've had. It came to me when I tried to classify your species. I realized that you're not actually mammals. Every mammal on this planet instinctively develops a natural equilibrium with the surrounding environment, but you humans do not. You move to an area and you multiply until every natural resource is consumed. There's another organism on this planet that follows the same pattern. What is a virus?
His real name is Frederick Douglass Pollard, named after Frederick Douglass, the abolitionist leader.
Let me tell you this, the Fritz Pollard Alliance, in conjunction with the league office, is working hard to promote diversity hiring, minority hiring in the NFL. I know Troy Vincent is on that, is on top of that consistently right now. And there's some young minority candidates out there right now that deserve their opportunity. They're going to get their opportunity, both in the front office and in the coaching ranks in the NFL once the hiring cycle kicks off in 2021.
He and Jim Thorpe, they were the two best players at the start of this league. And obviously Jim Thorpe went into the Hall of Fame in the first class, and it took all the way till 2005 for Fritz Pollard to go in, but rightfully so.
Santos in the air. Go off the back of the end zone. Vikings football with 49 seconds left. Still 2 timeouts. See how Minnesota plays this. 7-6, exactly as predicted, right?
Yeah, I think what it is the difference. The difference has been in the red area, right? Both teams have gotten turnovers. The Vikings have been a little bit more efficient in the red area. The Bears have had their opportunities, and they need to cash in with touchdowns at some point in time.
It's going to be a 60-minute game, as you know you like to say.
Yes, let's get to the fourth quarter, right? Chicago just 3 points off the 2 Minnesota turnovers, unable to take advantage. Here's Dalvin Cook, see if they get a big gain on first down, and they don't. And again, the 2 timeouts, usually the first play in that kind of series will dictate how you're going to play the rest of it, and no gain there. And it doesn't look like anyone's going to stop the clock now.
Well, when these Vikings go into at halftime, they got to be really encouraged by the way that they move the ball against this Bears defense. That's not something that they've done consistently in this building the last couple of years, but the turnovers, obviously, they have to get that cleaned up. They had 12 turnovers the first 6 games of the season. They did not have one the last 2 games that they won. That has to be a point of emphasis in the second half.
Final 8 seconds here. One more carry for Dalvin Cook. That'll be his 14th of the half. Gain of 32 yards for Dalvin Cook. Longest run so far is 6 yards in that first half. Coming up on the USAA Insurance Halftime, Adam Schefter, an injury update on Drew Brees, and don't miss Chris Berman's fastest 3 minutes. That's coming up. We're at halftime in Chicago at Soldier Field. 7-6 in favor of the Vikings. Wouldn't have it any other way.
We made USAA insurance for this season, and the veterans that never quit on their team. When being a fan gets tough, and stretching your budget gets even tougher, our agents put in the time and legwork for you. So saving on auto insurance is easy. Because saving a little extra goes a long way. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
USAA. USAA, an official insurance sponsor of the NFL, presents the USAA Insurance Halftime.
Welcome to the USAA Insurance Halftime, putting the finishing touches on Week 10. Here with Adam Schefter and Booger McFarland. I'm Susie Culver, and Adam, bring everyone up to date on the latest on Drew Brees, hurt in that win over the Niners.
2 fractured ribs on his right side, 3 fractured ribs on his left side. Doctors believe that the 2 fractured ribs on his right side perhaps punctured his lung yesterday, leading to that collapsed lung. They don't know when he'll be ready. He has not shared a medical estimate because he didn't get one from the doctors just yet. We do know that he is expected to miss sometime. No one knows how long. And while he's out, you would figure that Jameis Winston would start. Taysom Hill would be involved. But Sean Payton said he does not want to name the starter because he doesn't want to give anybody any advantages just yet.
Well, we all believe it's Jameis Winston time. And Jameis went to New Orleans to get coached up by Sean Payton. And it was a very similar situation last year, Teddy Bridgewater and Drew Brees. Those are similar quarterbacks. Jameis Winston likes to throw the football down the field. So how can he and Sean Payton adjust their style, mix it in? They both need each other. Jameis wants to resurrect his career. Sean Payton needs a quarterback. This is going to be an interesting match for the two of them.
And Taysom Hill is too important to so many other parts of the game to use him as the starting quarterback. What other news and notes?
Well, Teddy Bridgewater exited the game yesterday. The MRI, according to Mort, showed no structural damage in that knee. The Panthers are hoping he could practice this Wednesday. Christian McCaffrey likely out Sunday versus the Lions due to a shoulder injury that the team is preparing. Still could be a multi-week absence. And Andy Dalton back at practice, on track to play Sunday at Minnesota.
Shevchenko just attempted an axe kick there, Mike. One thing to point out about her leg dexterity. She's a Taekwondo black belt as well as a former Muay Thai champion, so she has a wide variety of kicking techniques that she can utilize.
You're watching the USAA Insurance Halftime. Insurance made for the military community. USAA, an official insurance sponsor of the NFL.
The new champion, Amanda Nunes.
Who is USAA made for? It's made for this guy. A veteran who honorably served. And it's made for her.
Holly Valentina Shevchenko wants to be in this conversation. Juliana Pena coming off a great win.
We also made USAA
Valentina
for military spouses
Holly
and their
quickly
kids.
turns her around.
USAA is easy to work with and can save you money on auto, home, and
You see
renters
how
insurance.
strong Holly
Become a
Holm
member
is.
today. Get an insurance quote at USAA.com/quote. USAA. What you're made
And it's
of,
particularly
we're made for.
impressive when you compare how well Valentina did in the clinch against Sarah Kaufman, who's also very physically strong.
The act of each
Holly
one
stumbled
teaching one
back a
is
little bit
critical.
from that exchange.
With 135,000 kids and big brothers, big sisters. These
Keep an eye
NFL
on the
brothers
inside
decided
leg
to
kick.
teach more than
Valentina's
that.
going over and over again to that inside leg kick on the right leg of Holly. Nice
Takes all
jab
of
there
us
by
in
Valentina.
racism and hate.
There's that counter hook. Midway
Keep
point of
moving
round
your
2. And if she can mix up that counter hook with the jab,
To the
it will disguise it
USAA
more.
Insurance Halftime.
Oh my!
USAA
Beautiful timing
Insurance
there,
and
but
the
Holly
NFL
blocked
pay
it.
tribute to our armed forces
It was a
through the
counter
salute
spin.
service. Tonight we recognize Vikings long
That's what
snapper
we were talking
Austin
about, the
Cutting,
spinning
the second
techniques
lieutenant
of
in the Air
Valentina.
Force. In May,
Not just
Cutting
with the hands,
reported
but with
for
the kicks as
full-time
well.
work at the 934th Airlift Wing in
If you
Minneapolis,
watch the Road to
where
the
he
Octagon,
continues
the
to work
preview show
each
for
Tuesday
tonight's fights,
during the season.
you saw
Now,
how
the highlights from
versatile the
Sunday. Here's
striking
Chris
attack
Berman with fastest 3 minutes.
Valentina Shevchenko
Thank you,
is.
Susie.
Ultra
Good to be with
impressive.
you as
Holly
always.
likes that
Each
front leg
season,
side
and
kick
this
to the
certainly
thigh. A
is
lot
no
of the Greg
exception.
Jackson
Which
students
new team,
and the
which
Mike
new
Wickle John
faces
students
step
go to that
to the plate?
technique over and over again. Very
Fireworks,
effective.
especially
Valentina
preparing
connected
end
there with
of
the
game.
left hand.
Well, Exhibit A in Week 10 had to be Buffalo at Arizona. Here we go
90
in the
seconds.
big toaster with our
Round 2.
fastest 3 minutes.
Holm in the
Bills
blue.
trailing
Shevchenko
Cardinals.
in the black.
Josh Allen against Special K.
Nice inside leg
Kyler
kick
Murray.
again.
Allen
Tenderizing that right thigh of Holly Holmes.
Come from
I like
behind
how
to
she
take the
stayed
lead. They're
with
gonna
that
win.
and moved
But
forward,
with just
Joe.
seconds left, Kyler Murray escapes, fires. 3 Bills in the end zone, knock it down. But 1 DeAndre Hopkins equals Arizona win. Cards 6
There's that
and
jab
3.
again.
At Los Angeles, the Rams beat the Seahawks. Malcolm Brown on the ground, and the Rams defense, the first team all year to hold the Seahawks.